Hello, Prudential sales executives, for our video message of the week. All right, this week I wanted to give you additional update on the Brookfield purchase. All right, first of all, last week I got to meet with the CEO Graham Badun, and I have to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed the meeting. But I wanted to make sure that I answered some of the questions that have come up since that meeting. Okay, first of all, this absolutely does not mean a name change for our company. In fact, we have a long-term franchise agreement for the next decade. Now, keep in mind this as well. All franchisees throughout the entire network are protected by their agreement. In fact, there's agreements that are extended all the way out to 2026. Also, this means no change to the present PREA tools. All tools will stay in place and service uninterrupted. Most all of the PREA employees switched over to the new company, so you'll be dealing with a lot of familiar people along the way, including our own Earl Lee, who will be running the U.S. operations. Now, it would be easy for all of us to sit back and say, okay, great, well, business as usual. I say absolutely not. If you remember, a few weeks back, I did a video message on when an event happens, we have to immediately go in a mindset, intentionally go into this mindset and say, okay, how can this help me? How can this drive my business forward? Well, let's talk about that a little bit. First of all, think about this. Our franchisor has the largest market share in all of Canada. Both Nevada and Arizona, okay, are huge target markets for Canadians either looking to relocate here or buy investment properties. Our real estate network instantly expanded to China, Brazil, and India. Our relocation services doubled overnight, serving over 85,000 families, moving in and out of 125 countries each and every year. Business as usual? No way. Now, how am I going to help you drive this within your thought process? Well, I have some questions for you. These aren't going to be all the questions, and I promise you together we'll get the answers to these questions, but I wanted you to start thinking about these questions right now. First of all, how are you going to incorporate what I just went over and more into your listing and buying presentations? How do you plan to build rapport with the Canadians who live in your market right now? How can this event help build your average sales price? How can this event help you in your prospecting efforts, growing the opportunities of your targets to prospect, and of course, increasing your results? How do you plan to reach out to Canadian sales executives as well as brokers and build rapport there to help drive business? How can you ultimately increase your incoming and your outgoing referrals opportunities? There is so much business out there. I want you to get those creative juices moving forward and start thinking about how this event, as we think about every event, how can it drive you more business and more success? Have a great week, everybody. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.